Okay, where to begin? I'm paranoid that I didn't start the camera. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is AJ and I'm excited for this new year. This past month or so has been, it's been a lot for me, physically and mentally. For me as an artist, I feel like I'm coming back to where I need to be or where I want to be. I'm really excited about 2026 and what it'll bring. I have really decided to commit to prioritizing my art, and that is where you guys come in. I have always loved making YouTube videos. I've always loved documenting my life, I guess, and putting out there for whoever wants to kind of tag along with me. So I decided that I want to commit to my favorite platform this year too. And I decided I'm going to start a new series, and that is called The Art-ish Life. And we'll get into that more later, but I kind of want to touch on what I've been doing and working on. Like I said, I've been committing to creating. My lovely roommate and best friend Simon, they actually got me a gorgeous art easel for my birthday / Christmas, which, oh my god, I almost cried, which means a lot because I can't cry for some reason. It means the world to me. We have a new apartment that we moved into, and I had this space in my room that I'm like, I think an art easel would just be perfect here, and it is. I absolutely love it. It's my little creative space, and seeing it every day and seeing this space for me to create that's dedicated to me creating and expressing myself is so, I want to say motivating, but that's not the word. That it's more of inspiring, I guess. It just reinvigorates me every single day. I don't know. Also, just being around Simon so much, inspiring, because they are such a beautiful artist. If you haven't checked out their stuff, Simon the Swiper. I think bouncing off of each other is great. Also having this space, and also just knowing that this is something that I've been craving for so long, and now I get to actually act upon it, and it's so freaking nice. I've also been gradually working on setting up and improving my online shop for whiner.studios, and it is up and it is live, and you can shop it. But I want to improve it, obviously. I'm also excited because with whiner.studios, I am set up for 2 cons for 2026. I'm really excited. I get to go back to Fan Expo Denver, and that's going to be in end of May this year. I'm actually sharing a premium booth with Simon, so I'm going to have a full 6-foot table to myself, and that's both awesome and terrifying at the same time. It's a lot of artwork to fill all that space, or it's a lot of product and inventory to, fill all that space. And I don't know. And I am also going to be at DokuCon. That's going to be in November again. Simon had a table, and they asked me to bring some stuff this year, and then actually on the application to re-sign up for next year, we put me on it as well for whiner.studios. We're going to be officially sharing a table at DokuCon, and I am really excited. So both of those are here in Colorado for local cons for me. I do have an Etsy shop as well, but with that, I don't know if I'm going to be actually putting all of my artwork on there, just because Etsy can be really not nice to fan art. I have been putting on from my other business, 111 Designs, the one that I have with my sisters. I've been adding some of our inventory that I have here to my whiner Etsy, just to put it out there for people in case someone, is searching on Etsy and wants something. One of my other hobbies actually is making spreadsheets and organizing things. I want to make some digital downloads or printables and stuff like that for anyone who's looking to have some more organization in their life, and hopefully I can help somebody with that. My goal is to like upload at least one a month. Definitely know that I have like the base for so many already set in my own Google Sheets. So again, I like making spreadsheets. So with the Etsy shop and with the website, I want to learn about and improve my SEO as well. I know like a little bit about SEO, like which is search engine optimization, which is basically like when people are searching in Google or any other search engine, or even like on Etsy and stuff, what are they saying? What are they looking for? And how can I show up for them? Or I've also been working on building and committing to my own routines, primarily a morning and an evening routine. The morning routine that I'm following right now is a little bit more complex because I've had the time to actually do my full like extra routine. I do have a like bare minimum: walking my dog, getting dressed, going to the gym, go in there, stretch, go on the treadmill for 20 minutes. That's fine, as long as you're showing up for yourself. Shower, skincare. Bare minimum is wash my face, put moisturizer on. Also in skincare, because I feel like a lot of time we talk about like skincare as in just like our face, but it's not just that. The skin is the largest organ on our bodies, so we need to take care of it all over, especially if you're someone like me and have tattoos. So that is a bare minimum, like literally just moisturize my entire body, face to toes. Or dress for the day. I make my breakfast. I journal 2 pages while I eat. Then I take my morning medications and I brush my teeth. And then I have my bare minimum evening routine. 9 o'clock, I walk my dog, change into my pajamas, wash my face, just moisturize. I plan out tomorrow, read for as long as I can. I put my bonnet on, put my eye mask on, and then I go to sleep. Morning and evening routine, I'm committing to them because I know they're good for me. I know that it's something that I've been wanting to get into a habit of for so long. And I know that if I want something to change, I need to change. I think it's just kind of really finally sunk in like that. Like if you want something, you need to make it happen. Not to get like spiritual or anything, but like I know that like anything that I desire, the universe has given to me as a desire for a reason. The things I want them for a reason. They are meant for me. And I have to believe that, because like how else do you do anything in life if you're not delusional? Like you have to be crazy first before you can get anywhere. It's literally like everyone starts at 0 and you have to just like believe that you can get to 100% in order to do it. Because otherwise, if you only think you can get to 15%, you're only going to get to 15%, right? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, I know that the universe has my back, but I need to put the work in, follow the path that it's set out for me. You know, I have to be the one that takes the steps to get there. Anyways, so something that I've done for myself is I created my winter vision board. I first did this on Pinterest, and then I actually used, and it's an app called Freeprints. I have like a referral code I'll put in the description if you want to use them, but I get like 85 photos printed for free each month. You just have to pay shipping. I made my Pinterest board for what I wanted out of my winter season, my winter arc, if you will. I downloaded the ones that really like spoke to me, I guess. I got them printed and I was able to actually make a physical vision board. I know there's like science behind it and stuff like that. I don't know all that stuff, but I know that for me, seeing this every single day keeps what my goals are at the forefront of my mind. And of course, I'm going to continue working on them and actually achieve them. So this winter, I am again committing to myself inside and out. While I was planning out my winter, I said like working out at least 3 times a week. Since then, I have decided that I'm going to show up for myself every single day. The bare minimum is showing up every single day. I have to, because no one else is going to do that for me. I'm the only one that is going to take care of myself. I do it first thing in the morning after walking my dog, literally before even brushing my teeth. I don't give a shit. I'm going. again, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? That's kind of really been getting me up and out of fucking bed every single day. I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. That's like majority of my diet, but I wanted to kind of remind myself, like, that's what's going to give me energy and have that nutrition, and a big ass glass of water, because I am committed to getting 80 ounces of water every single day. So also wanted to do early mornings. I want to get up at like 5 o'clock every morning. I was doing 5 a.m. for a bit and it felt really good. It'll give me more time to do my morning routines and then enjoy my entire day, have more time to, you know, get more done throughout the day. I liked going to the gym at 5 a.m. too, because there's nobody there. Also, my dog does not want to wake up at 5 a.m. so I get to walk her after the gym, which is real nice. It's gorgeous, like watching the sunrise. I have some pictures, actually some of my own photos, my window here from an early morning. I think it like matches some of the photos that I had on my vision board. I have plants on here because I've got a bunch of plants now that I'm trying to take care of, and I want them to flourish too. I want to have some cozy nights. I feel like in my home, you know? I've already started baking for the season. I can't cook, but I can bake. On Christmas Day, I made a carrot cake from scratch, including the cream cheese frosting, and that's one of my favorite things to bake. So, and I love carrot cake. Oh my God, I actually just bought a new puzzle the other day, and I'm excited to do that. Planners in here because I wanted to commit to planning out my days and actually like getting myself back onto a routine. Let's see. Well, I feel like we've achieved a lot of my winter vision board actually already. I have my art easel, which I actually have now, and she's gorgeous. Lots of painting and just being creative again. I think I'm really in my painting era again right now. Not that I'm good, but I just love doing it. And I'm trying to use up like the materials I have. The ADHD people will understand. We like our hobbies, and then we get a lot of things for the hobby, and then we enjoy the hobby for a week and then forget about it. So that's what I'm like doing. I'm not buying new supplies. I'm using what I have. I do want to, you know, explore more with different types of paints once I kind of knock down how much acrylic stuff I have. I also really have always enjoyed working with charcoal, and I do have charcoal. I also have reading on here, more reading for education and self-improvement. I do have depression, I've got anxiety, I also have PMDD, which, if you don't know, is premenstrual dysphoria disorder. It affects my depression a lot. I know myself, and I have used fiction and like fanfics and manga and TV shows, anime, all that jazz to escape my issues a lot. I've done it for the decades at this point. I didn't know I was doing it. It's only within the past couple of years that I can actually, through therapy and stuff like that, that I can actually recognize it, not limiting myself to not reading it. And it's not like a bad thing that like sometimes I just want to get into a different world, but it is like not productive when I'm doing it because I don't want to face reality. I'm looking at my manga shelf right now, and I have so much to read, and it's so many things that I'm excited to read. I love these stories. Oh my God. But a big goal of mine is to work on myself as a person, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. I want to learn more about like the aspects of business and psychology and all that jazz, and money. I need to work on my relationship with money. I want to learn more about these aspects because I know that having that knowledge not only will help me now, but it'll help me in the future. I just know that that knowledge will benefit me so much. So that's something that I want to prioritize in this phase of my life. A big goal of mine is to work remotely. It's something that would be a big benefit for me with my health stuff that I'm going through as well. Also, like, I just want to commit to working on my business. I want to, you know, be like, okay, this Saturday I'm gonna go to a cafe and just like work on my business plan for like 2 hours or something. Like, hell yeah, that sounds so good to me. Like, I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like fun to me. So on top of my winter vision board, I've also been working on a 2026 vision board. I watched Tam Kaur, I think is how you pronounce her name. Adore her. I think she's literally the cutest little it girl. Like, she's so fabulous. I love her. And she talks a lot about like manifestation and vision boards and stuff like that. And obviously going into the new year, a lot of people are talking about them. I do a vision board like every year, but I kind of followed like what she did, where she broke up her vision board on Pinterest, because you can do that now. So I have a 2026 board and it has 6 sections: adventure and travel, career and professional, relationships and social, health and wellness, my financial growth, and my personal development. These do overlap with my winter vision board too. A lot of reading for improvement. I am using the 12-week year. I did it last year twice, I think, after I had read the book. I think it's really cool. I do understand it. We usually give ourselves so much time that it seems like, oh, I have time to do that. If you compact it, instead of 12 months, you have 12 weeks to achieve these things. Yeah, that's gonna light a fire under your ass. It's like final exams next week. Get to studying, like get to work. And I think that's really been helpful and motivating for me too. So I have planned out my first 12-week year of 2026. So I have some things in here: painting more for personal development, journaling. I'm also working on learning Spanish. Simon is fluent in Spanish. I want to be able to have a whole conversation with Simon in Spanish and be able to understand them and have them understand me. Like, that is my goal. Cosplay, I have crochet in here. Yeah, so that's personal development. My financial growth. I have groceries in here because meal planning, a lot of saving. I want to commit some of my income towards investing this year as well. I do have retirement accounts, and yeah, increasing my income is a big goal of mine as well this year. For health and wellness, early mornings, I want to get on a cleaning schedule, give myself that structure for like a cleaning schedule so I can feel good in my space. One of my goals is to like meditate once a week, having that morning and evening routine again, the meal plan, my gym routine, relationships and social. I want to be my own best friend. I think that's a concept that I really never understood until probably like my current therapist. It's something that I am working on, where it's like I want to build that trust in myself, and I want to be able to rely on myself and know that I am here for me. No matter what, I am going to be here for me. Not just, I like alone time. Enjoying my own company. I don't know if it makes sense to you guys, but like, it's different. Building and encouraging my friendships, really deepening those relationships. I want to be open to dating. Not that I'm like actively seeking a partner. I literally just said that I want to enjoy my own company, but I want to be open to that because I know that that's also a way of like learning what I do and don't want in a partner, and like that's another way of learning and growing. I want to actually like volunteer more, and if I can't volunteer, then I would like to start donating to, you know, my community. I would love to help out like an animal shelter. I am severely allergic to cats though, so I would be in the dog wing. I want to go on hikes with my friends. In-person classes. It's been a long time since I took any classes or anything, or have gone to a museum. And then let's see, career and professional. So I'm committing to YouTube. I also want to start streaming on Twitch. Obviously, working from home. I have some stuff kind of reflecting back to my learning process with learning more about financial and accounting. Something that I have on my goal list for 2026 is a certification in QuickBooks. I actually love accounting. My sister and I are such nerds, and we love building budgets and stuff. I literally build budgets for my friends and myself. But anyways, so that's something that I want to achieve. Some feeds of artists, opening myself up to put my art out there and believing in myself and finding a community that will appreciate it. Being vulnerable, I guess, is a lot of what I'm talking about for this year. Adventure and travel is exploring Colorado. I want to do a train trip. And then I also want to start planning out more of my worldly travels. I've said that I want to travel to so many places. And I think it'd be really cool to have like kind of planned out things already. And when I have the time and money, then I can just grab that and be like, yeah, this is my trip. Let me just book the flight and my accommodations and I'm good to go. Travel and seeing the world is something that's like so important to me. It's always been super important to me, especially because I'm such a history buff. That is also a hobby of mine. Love ancient history a lot. Also and mythology a lot. I'm such a fucking nerd, but that's what I want to do. Also, more hiking. I have so much hiking around me. Why the fuck am I not taking advantage of that? I do want to take a solo trip this year. I have traveled solo before, but not done a full trip by myself. Like I said, I already have the 2 conventions that I'm planning on being an artist alley at, and I'm also going to be at Katsucon this year in February, so I'm really excited about that. I just talk so much about my vision board. Oh my god. Another thing that I'm doing this year, I actually just bought The Artist's Way. This is something that I've been wanting to read for a long time. If you are an artist, or even if you're not, I've been told that this is a fantastic course. It's literally called A Course in Discovering and Recovering Your Creative Self. So it's called The Artist's Way, but you don't have to be or consider yourself an artist, because we're all creative in our own ways. Even if it's making spreadsheets or making meals, you like cooking or decorating your room or redecorating your room or organizing shit. That's being creative in your own way. You are an artist. You're an artist in your own fucking life. Sorry. I'm going off in a tangent again. I'm actually committed to reading and going through this entire course in my first 12-week year of 2026. And it worked out perfectly because there's 12 chapters in here. Also, my 12-week year starts on the 4th of January. That's the first Sunday. And also, so it perfectly aligned to being ending on the last day of March, I think. On the 28th of March or whatever. So it was perfect. It was so satisfying to mark in my journal on the calendar. So this series, I have decided on the name The Art-ish Life, because it's a way of showing my commitment to myself, of prioritizing my art, making sure that this is at the forefront of my life, something that I'm putting as a priority. You know what I'm saying? Basically, my plan is that a lot of this would be vlogs of days or weeks in my life when I'm not on medical leave. I have a 9-to-5. So balancing that, aging puppy. Nana is now 15 years old and is having her own health issues. So taking care of my own mind and body and working on my goals, as well as prioritizing my art and making sure that I am being creative and making space for myself to be creative in my days. That's kind of what I'm thinking of, just balancing everything. And then if there's any videos that you guys would like to see, definitely let me know, because like I said, I like organizing things. So organizing a video is a little bit more difficult, but I'm working on it. So I want to kind of show you guys what I'm working on and how it's progressing, as well as my processes, whatever, events. I'll take you guys for a Katsucon and stuff, and maybe insights into whatever I can give you guys insights to, as well as different creative outlets. Like I said, there's so many ways that you can be creative. It's not just about painting or drawing and stuff like that. I get creative in Google Sheets, and I literally am a freak in the sheets. I like creating the thumbnails for my YouTube videos, reorganizing my freaking manga shelf. I want to reteach myself how to crochet, and I have a bunch of sewing projects that I need to do. There's so many ways of being creative and having that outlet. I think that would be cool to show you guys. So yeah, that is my plan for the art-ish life. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you want to stick around and see the first official episode, you can hit the subscribe button. If you like this video and enjoyed me yapping, make sure to hit the big ol' thumbs up for me. Let me know if you guys also make vision boards, and if you guys think I'm crazy for mine, because I also have a vision board for like my overarching like long-term goals and stuff like that too. Yeah, let me know if you guys have made a vision board or are going to make a vision board for this season or this year or this 12 weeks. Maybe you're doing a 12-week year as well. Yeah, let me know. And if you want to share what your goals are, hell yeah, I'd love to hear them. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop yapping, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.